For me, getting to the next level is reaching your goals. Like if you wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer, I want to provide an outlet where I'm providing you the skills so you can get a scholarship through the sport of basketball. Because that orange ball can take you many places in life. It's taken me around the world. It's given me experiences. It's enabled me to take care of my family. It's enabled me to give back to the community. I don't want it to just to be seen as a sport. I want it to be seen as a lifestyle because that's how I view basketball.
That was good.
Kill it right now.
So, here we are. How you feeling? How's your day been today?
Day's been good. Just a typical training day for me. I usually get my stuff done in the morning, then come over here to Markham, get my stuff done at the rec, and call it quits in the evening. Just pretty simple day, typical day for me. For me, just maintaining my body condition for the following season. I'm always training. I have a relatively healthy lifestyle, which enables me to, play as long as I have. I've been playing for 13 years. After that, I will come and do my business stuff. Obviously, the Rec 44 is here. I'm a part of Revive as well too, and I have some other entities, Canerda, Training Ground, and 44 Hoops that I'm involved in.
44 Hoops. How did that kind of come together?
Initially, it was just a basketball camp, and I decided to change it to a nonprofit when COVID hit. We were able to do online tutoring because obviously you weren't able to, be in person and do basketball stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to give kids the opportunity that I didn't really get to have growing up, and I'm glad I did. Well, I see basketball and education are very relatable. So you're able to use a sport to get you an education at the next level, whether it's through a scholarship, going to college, going to university. So I wanted to give the youth a student-athlete experience. And that's something that I've experienced in my life, so I just wanted to give them an outlet so they can experience it as well.
How would you describe the student-athlete experience?
It's very demanding, but it's very worth it. I would say it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of time management. It takes a lot of effort. You have to maintain your grades as well as maintain your skills on the court. So if you're able to correlate the discipline on having to, have the best jump shot and best crossover to having the best grades, you'll be able to become successful. I wanted to start early because, basketball is a very finite career. Your education's infinite. So you'll have it the rest of your life. Your degree will always be there. And the good part is you're able to use basketball to help accelerate your path to getting your degree. I initially wanted to use basketball to get me a degree in the field of science, so I chose physics. My coach had told me I had the potential to be a pro. I had a great rookie and sophomore season, and he sat me down and said, you can go this path. So that's when I made the switch from chemistry to physics, because physics is a little bit less demanding than chemistry. So once I made that switch, it gave me the freedom to get better on the court and still do science, something I was very interested in. So education became important to me through my parents. I visually saw my dad going to work every morning. He was a welder. So I got the hard work and discipline from him. And my mom, she is a trauma nurse. They instilled to me, education is always something you should have. Don't take it for granted. And I always like to finish what I start. You know what I mean? And I saw it as a challenge. What actually helped me to do it is I stayed every summer session. So I never came home in the summertime. I'd stay at school, get ahead in the courses. I'd work on my game. And I figured that I'm in 2 years of it. Why not just finish the other 2, They were a huge inspiration for me on the education side, and I want the next generation to have the same. I want people to understand that you can do something that you love and do something that you're good at. And once you intertwine it together, then you'll have the dream path of what you want. For me, I always looked at the long run. So I started investing immediately once I started getting my MBA checks. I would invest 85 to 90% of my money, and I would just live off 10% of it because I didn't know what my next contract would have been. And I had the mindset of I wanted to start planning for my life after basketball, right when it started, but still have a good life while playing basketball. So the investments that I did, it accumulated throughout the 10 years. You know, one of my favorite investments that I have was Revive, because it really embodied my lifestyle. You know, it was very holistic. Cold plunge, we have osteos, RMTs. Those are the kind of stuff that I use daily. So I was like, instead of using it, why don't I hop on board? Building the gym, you know, having the gym here to give the community the pro experience, and then intertwining that with Revive.
Could you expand on that a little bit about the experiences you didn't have at that age and how you want to create that opportunity for kids now?
Yeah, I guess, you know, access to clinics, access to, you know, like gyms, gym space, you know, training. Like it was tough when we were growing up. We didn't have that much because basketball was still growing. You know, it's on the rise now, it's up and coming. We have a lot more outlets now where kids are able to find training, find gyms and do all that. But I just wanted to give them that outlet for that. For me, honestly, I just want to make a difference, whether it's to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids, as many numbers as I can. How they remember me is up to them, but I just want to know, like for myself, I want to remember myself as knowing that I put an effort to try to make the next generation get to the next level.
Basketball changed like my life. It's something like, it's like home, like something I can always go to, and I just love it so much.
It makes me a better person when I play. My mind's very happy, and I feel good when I play basketball.
What do you consider to be the next level?
For me, getting to the next level is reaching your goals. Like if you wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer, I want to provide an outlet where maybe you can get tutoring if you need help in this, or if you want to go to a really expensive university, I'm providing you the skills so you can get a scholarship through the sport of basketball. You can use basketball, soccer, hockey, whatever you want, but I'm a basketball guy, so I want to provide you the outlet to use that to get yourself to where you need to go, because that orange ball can take you many places in life. It's taken me around the world, it's given me experiences, it's enabled me to take care of my family, it's enabled me to give back to the community. I don't want it just to be seen as a sport, I want it to be seen as a lifestyle, because that's how I view basketball.
In my opinion, I think it changed my personality. I started getting more confidence.
For basketball, I used to be like not really confident, so like I'd be shy. Like the more I played, I think I got more confident like in school and like everyday life.
What would you say like the core values that you pulled from those experiences are, and of those core values, which are the ones that you want to see expressed the most through your work?
Discipline. The discipline was the hugest one. Man, it's like, if you're not disciplined, you're not gonna get it done, right? You have to be very diligent, you have to be obsessed with the success and wanting to get to where you wanna go. Education's infinite, man. You can't really lose that. But the sport is very, very finite. So using the sport to propel yourself to get the education that you need, to get you where you need to go in life, is what I want these kids to do. If you see it at that perspective, you're gonna view it differently, and you're gonna change your habits and how you approach it. You're gonna change the way you eat, you're gonna change the way who you hang around, you're gonna change the way how you spend your money, you're gonna change your discipline. It's gonna change for the best.
Many successful people talk about building a legacy by passing on what matters most to them. Do you see yourself creating that kind of impact within your community?
Yeah, honestly, I would say, yeah, bringing forth a legacy is huge. Like, the information that you learn and everything that you absorb, be ready to pass it down to the next generation, because that's how we get better as a society. If everybody does that, we're gonna do phenomenal in the future.
When someone says the name Andrew Nicholson, what do you want to come to mind?
When they say my name,
When they say your name?
just doing it the right way, really. I want them to see the path that I'm doing and how I'm utilizing the sport to get where I need to go in life. I'm not just letting the sport use me as just another player. It just gobbles you up and spits you back out. Let them know that, you know, he did it the right way. He used the sport to get him where he needed to go. I went to regular high school, regular university. I didn't go super high D1. I wasn't lottery pick, but I still made it. I made it through discipline and hard work and family values that I had instilled from my parents. I was able to sustain that success throughout 13 years and still counting, and continuing to now build my empire for when I'm done and just have a great life and give impact to the next generation. It's possible. Anybody can do it with the right dedication and the right discipline.
All right.
Dope. Those are good questions. Top 5, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. That was the top 5 I've had. That's fucking phenomenal. Shout out to Revive for helping put this all together.